Hey guys, Marisa at KitchenTableStamper.com. I'm back with another Camp Wana stamp project. This is for the small boat sailing badge. These are the badges that you earn when you do these projects. There might be a card in the works for this one, so that's why I say that the Camp Wana stamp is 10 projects, but possibly 12, because I've got the cutest idea for a card to go with this set. But for now, it's these two projects. I'm going to make this one in the video today, but I wanted to show you really quick because I got this, I found these fun little party packs on Amazon. They came with the stickers, the erasers, the pencil, and these fun glitter tattoos. And you can get them in sets of 12 or 24. And they just were so cute. They totally inspired this badge for Camp Wana stamp. All right, so that's that. You get the glitter tattoos and all these different designs with it. It's pretty cute. I decided to turn the glitter tattoos into a little flip book, and that will be part 2. I'll do another video for this fun little flip book, the matchbook. All right, so let's get started with the supplies that you need for this project. I've got my message in a bottle for the You Float My Boat sentiment, and the Swirly Bird stamp set from Stampin' Up. I've also got the Swirly Scribbles Thinlits, and we're going to use the Stitched Shapes framelits and the Layering Circles framelits on this project. My Stampin' Pads are Real Red, Night of Navy, Daffodil Delight, Pacific Point, and Pool Party. Lots of colors on this one. And my consumable supplies are a Pool Party piece. This one is 2.5 by 4 1/4. You're going to score at 2 1/8. There's a printable project sheet on the blog. You need a scrap of Daffodil Delight, some scraps of Whisper White for the boat and for the back of the sun. I've already die cut from Whisper White, a stitch circle, and I've got a Real Red scalloped circle for layering. Then I got a strip of 3/8 inch Whisper White for the sentiment. This is a piece of the burlap ribbon, and I actually peeled it apart. You've seen me do that in other videos. And I found a little aqua button in my stash. So real quick, I'm just gonna take my burlap twine and I'm gonna bring it in through the back of the button and tie a little bow on top, make a little embellishment from that stash button. All right, well, we make the rest of this little project. I'm going to stash this button away on a glue dot. So I got my little mini glue dots here. Just stick the button and set it aside. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do here is grab our Simply Score scoring tool. Put this one in at the 4 1/4, and then we're gonna score it at 2 1/8. Pretty simple. My bone folder, we'll work that crease. And now let me get the Stampin' Pierce mat and some ink pads, and we'll do some stamping. Okay, I've got some foam book to protect my Stampin' Pierce mat, and I'm going to grab this little spatter image from Swirly Bird and just do a little bit of Pool Party on Pool Party on the little topper, and then the same thing on the circle here. Just a little bit of spatter on the background. Okay, so those are good. We'll set them aside. Now I've got a scrap of Whisper White, and we're gonna take one of them and we're gonna stamp the back of the sun here. I've got Daffodil Delight, I stamped off and then stamped my image, and then we're gonna make a boat. We'll build a little boat here. This is Pacific Point, and we're gonna stamp the base of the boat with a Pacific Point. And then we've got the striped sail, and we'll do that with Daffodil Delight. And I found that if you get it just a little bit closer than you're first inclined, your boat lines up a little bit nicer. Night of Navy for the other sail. And then Real Red for the little flag. Okay, now I'm going to grab a pair of scissors and we're gonna fussy cut the boat, and I'll be right back. My little boat's all fussy cut, and before we clean up, let's get the You Float My Boat sentiment, and I'm gonna stamp that with Night of Navy on this little scrap. There it is. And we'll angle cut that. All right, I'm gonna clear this away and we're gonna get the die cut machine. We're going to die cut this fun little swirl that we're gonna layer over that. Here's our little swirly element, and I'm just gonna run the die brush over and get those little bits out. Okay, I love this little treat from Amazon. It came all packed up like this, and the glitter tattoos were separate. So the bag was already there. All I have to do is assemble. So the first thing we're gonna do is take our new pool party topper. See how beautiful it matches with this? And we're going to staple it on. Got some multi-purpose liquid glue and this little swirly element, and we're just going to drag the littlest bit of multi-purpose liquid glue all over the back of this, and then we'll glue it to our stamped element. There's our fun little sun. Okay, I'm gonna fussy cut that and I'll be right back. What I'm gonna do is cut right up against that Daffodil Delight. Right here where this little piece is, we can cut underneath there. Okay, I'm back with all my elements and some mini dimensionals. Let's go ahead and adhere our Whisper White Stitched Circle to the Real Red Scallop Circle. And we can adhere that to the front of our treat. I've got this fun little sun here, but it's going to overlap the treat topper just a little bit, so let's be aware of where we're putting our glue. We don't want it on that very top edge there, since it sticks off of the project. Then our sailboat gets a couple of mini dimensionals here. Okay, my adhesive here is all exposed, but before we put the boat, let's grab this little You Float My Boat sentiment and put a strip of multi-purpose liquid glue. We can position. We want to see the little red scallop underneath. And once we've glued it down secure, we can flip and trim off the excess. Now we can see clearly where our little boat should float, right above the word float. And then lastly, that little button that we set aside to chill on glue dot, let's grab that off of the roll and trim the excess off the tails. There they are, aren't they adorable? You Float My Boat. This would be a cute little teacher gift to send with the kids on the first day of school. It'd be fun to leave on a co-worker's desk, and it's absolutely the most adorable DIY party favor. If you've got any questions about the project, if you've got questions about Stampin' Up or about Camp Wanna Stamp, email me, Marisa@kitchentablestamper.com. Thanks for watching.